Hey guys, it's Becky. I am getting ready to do my Thrifty Thursdays layout. This week, we're going to be using journal cards, 3x4. I think we said 3x4. It doesn't really matter. I got 3x4 and 4x6. I have a couple books and then just some random cards. These are always kind of difficult for me, so I don't really pull cards out too often. I do have a ton of them because I used to do pocket pages quite a bit. Also doilies, so I have some of these little white ones. I have some from Pretty Little Studio, and then I have these Cambridge ones you just get off of Amazon. Then we are going to be using these kind of sticker books. A lot of mine I had picked up from Tuesday Morning. I think these ones I actually got at Michael's. So yeah, we're going to be using these kind of sticker books. And truth be told, I am probably going to go with Maggie Holmes because Maggie Holmes, right? Let's see what I end up coming up with. I'm also, wait one second. One second. I am going to be using this sketch. I didn't know this until I was looking for Christina Sorge's website because I wanted to see if she would put together a few kits for me. But she has a Facebook group that is actually open to the public. That's not, you don't have to be a member to do, and she has a challenge up there right now. It ends on March 15th, which this will go up on Thursday, so that's Friday, not much time, but there's a lot of sketches, and you just make a layout using whatever and use one of those sketches, and you can do it as many times as you want, and the winner will receive a kit from Christina. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and let's see what we're going to be doing. See what we get. Hold on. Alright guys, this week we are going to be using doilies, sticker books, and 3x4 journaling cards. I'm going to start out right here putting the stickers that I think I might want to use onto some white cardstock. I am then going to fussy cut those out. Now I'm going to do all that off camera because it does take me quite a bit of time. Also, I put down way more stickers than I will actually use, which is fine because now I have them for later. I am also going to be using a sketch on this layout. It is in the top right hand corner of your screen. Here I'm going to go ahead and trim down my journaling cards to 2 by 2 inch squares. Now, if I had to do this over again, I'd probably put 5 squares on each row, and I'd probably put them a little closer together. I would even use the same style of card. I like this layout in the end, but it is not going to be my favorite. It's not my favorite. It just isn't. That background paper I use right there, you see with the chevrons, that's a Maggie Holmes paper. That about this layout I super love. I love that paper. Here I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges of my white cardstock with that archival ink and watering can. I'm also going to ink the edges of my squares with that same color. My ATG gun ran out of tape right there, so I just went to some double-sided tape until I was able to refill my gun. At this point, I think I have already refilled it. I took all those 2 by 2 inch squares and inked the edges of those with that watering can ink as well. And here I'm going to go ahead and turn these doilies the gray color with that same ink. I am going to use those to house a few photos. This is one of the things I don't super love about the layout. I love the idea of using those doilies, but I think because my layout is 4 squares across, I just went with the doilies with the pictures on them. I just went 3. I think if I would have had 4, or maybe did the 5 squares like I had talked about, skipped, you know, a little bit, it would have looked much better. But right here you see they're all on a line. I don't know. There's something about that that's just not super appealing to me. I do still like the layout, like I said, but it's just not, it's not going to be my favorite. What I do super love about this, you can see over there on the right hand side, there is that kind of a banner. That piece I do end up putting the title on. Actually, I cut out 2 of those because those Maggie Holmes sticker sheets, I have 2 of them. Sure do. And I did use one from each of the books and went ahead and put those down. So that's where I'm going to put my title. On the top one it says Just a Girl, and on the bottom one I'm going to put In Her Omi. And I use these really small foam stickers that are from Paige Evans, and I do keep them white. And to separate them, I am going to use another banner that is plus signs. That's not a banner, it's like a string of plus signs. I will use another one of the plus sign bits up at the top. Those took a good bit of time to cut out, but I think they were worth it. It looks really cute. On the ends of all of the banner type swags, I don't know, what is that called? Those curvy bits that have all those tassel bits on them. I don't know what it's called. On either side I am going to put something. On the ones down at the bottom I do use florals, and the one I put at the top I will use floral and butterflies. It's going to go right there where I'm messing around, right there. So I am going to use some butterflies on this as well. 3 of the stickers that I put down and cut out are butterflies, and I'm going to scatter those around the page as well. I will end up putting a cluster right there where I'm playing around right there. See, that might be another thing I don't like. It's like even the square above that has a cluster, and then the one right below has a cluster, and then the one right below has a cluster. And then you skip that whole other row. There's a photo on it, but I don't put anything on those. And then the next one over I have a cluster and a photo and a photo. I don't know. This one's just not super balanced. I like it in that I haven't done the journaling yet, but I will. I like it in that these are really cute photos of Riley and her grandma, her great grandma, Marissa's grandma. And I don't have very many. I think I have one when she was first born, so these are the only other ones I have of her. I might end up re-scrapping them, or perhaps Marissa will take more photos during this visit when she's here. I'm not sure, but I will do some journaling underneath where the title ends up landing. I do super love how this cluster comes out over here. It is kind of a label and then another little yellow tag that says "You Make My Heart Happy," layered with a pink flower, and then I am going to stick in there like a plus sign and also a heart. It's a really cute layered element right there. I do like that one a lot as well. I do just use this art glitter glue to stick everything down. So guys, this is for Thrifty Thursday, and I'm gonna say go over to Leslie's channel and see what she comes up with. Like I said, my layout, I like it, but I don't love it. I can't wait to see what Leslie comes up with, because her things are always stunning. I always love everything she does, so make sure you hop over there to see what she comes up with as well. I am also, off of those sticker sheets, I'm going to pull out some little tiny word stickers, and they are going to be just spread throughout the page. They're going to be lovely day, treasure, so happy, and collect beautiful moments. I will just kind of tuck those all around the page. I also pull out some gold foiled stars, which I also scatter those around the page. And of course I use some of those gold plus signs because I had used those plus sign banners. I don't know what those are called. I'm calling them banners. They probably have a different name, but I do have the plus signs already in there, so I do throw some of those down on the page as well, just to continue that theme around. Now at the end, I will pull out some Heidi Swap Color Shine in Gold and splatter that around. Like I said, I like this layout. It is cute. It is cute. It's not something I will redo, but it also not my favorite, but I do like it. Alright guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure you go check out Leslie's channel, see what she did with the doilies, the sticker books, and the journaling cards. I'm really happy I was able to use several journaling cards. That was pretty big because, like I said in the beginning, I don't use those too much anymore, so that was pretty exciting. Alright guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.